Not too long ago, my father and I were driving in a part of a town that was unfamiliar to us. And our exit was coming up. And unfortunately, there was also a lot of other cars also wanting to get off of that exit, to the point that a queue was being formed on the right shoulder, people lining up to get off. But before I realized what was going on, it was too late. And the end of the line to get off of the exit was now behind us. However, as we approached the exit, there's a woman who was in the queue who actually drove out of line to block us, forcing us to come to a stop in the middle of the road. Man, was she mad. She was yelling at us, you could see from her car. And she even reached down under her seat and held up a handwritten sign that let us know in no uncertain terms what she actually thought about us. Clearly, our actions, as innocent as we thought they were, we just didn't know, but clearly our actions had greatly offended her. So much so that anger and bitterness spewed out of her. Now, to me, this woman epitomizes someone who drank the poison. For the past 2 weeks, we've been talking about drinking the poison or avoiding drinking the poison, about what happens to us when we become offended. And if we allow that offense to take root, it actually becomes like poison in us. And there's a slow destruction within our own soul. Honestly, I was offended by this woman's behavior. Who does she think she is? But then very quickly, my emotion turned to one of humor. Really, who does this kind of thing? And how many times during the course of a week does she have this kind of a hissy fit to the point that she actually makes a sign to hold up to people that she's offended at? Then, sadly, my mood changed again when I realized in the back seat was a young girl, probably middle school age. And I had to wonder, how many times has she observed her mom behave this way? And what was she learning about dealing with anger and frustration and offense? And that's the thought I want to impress on you today. That when you drink the poison of offense, it doesn't affect just you. Ultimately, it affects everyone around you as well. I want to leave you with the words of the Apostle Paul from Colossians chapter 3. As God's chosen people, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts.